Good Thursday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as WeatherValet. Chris, we've got cooler weather and good chances of precipitation over the next several days.
Yeah, after we've had a stretch of 100-degree weather, this may be the last day that we're even seeing any in the immediate area, and we definitely won't see any starting tomorrow through the weekend. And it looks like it may come back middle to the end of next week. It's just going to depend how that high pressure in the southeast and the south moves and how far west it stretches. It may not stretch all the way across the entire state of Kansas, but we'll see how that pans out. We're definitely going to see a change starting today through the rest of the weekend, and that means we got temperatures this afternoon. We could have some 100-degree readings in the far east and southeastern areas of the listing area, but the immediate listing area on Highway 25, we're going to be right around 90 degrees. You get out in the Three Corners area, and we could be in the middle to upper 80s in those locations. And then we got thunderstorms that'll be in the forecast just about every evening through the weekend. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, it's going to start getting drier, more hit and miss with a gradual drying trend there to start the week. But through the weekend, we definitely can expect the evening storms. It looks like they'll pop up this afternoon out there in Colorado, sometime between that 7 p.m. Mountain Time, cross into southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas. Later evening, we're going to be trending more towards the 8, 9, 10 p.m. time frame with this activity these next several days, and more towards the early morning moving out of the area. So that 9, 10 start times, end times, 1, 2 a.m. are kind of what we're looking at potentially here with these evening storms coming up. The stuff this evening would still have a slight risk that we could see some wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour, maybe some blowing dust, quarter to inch and a half size hail, locally heavy rain that would cause some nuisance type flooding. But again, that severe threat will be with tonight's activity, and then lessen tomorrow to where it's more of a heavy rain, wind type thing, no hail. And then as we get into Saturday, Sunday, the rain becomes more widespread and the heavy rains start to become more of a concern as we start to saturate soils with multiple rounds of storms in days in a row. So it does show we could see some 4-day rain totals of 1 to 3 inches for sure. There was even some localized heavy pockets of 4, 5, all the way up to 7 inches in today's computer runs. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We definitely want the moisture, and the severe weather can stay minor, as it does look like it appears to be now. Again, we'll see temperatures. Today's high is 90, tonight's low is 65. Tomorrow we're going 88, 86 Saturday, 84 on Sunday. Overnight lows in those lower to mid 60s through the weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we warm back up to low to mid 90s for highs, low to mid 60s for lows, kind of summerish for this time of year. And like we said, we should be starting to see a drying trend as the week goes on.
All right. Once again, that's Ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as WeatherValet. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.